guys. Good evening. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing okay. So, I thought I'd sit down tonight and I know I have this page that I'm making for Grayson. I'm just going to set it off to the side for right now. And I thought we might work on this one. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see. Do I need to zoom you in closer? Y'all let me know. Do I need to zoom you in closer? So if I zoom you in, is that like too much? Let's see. Let's try one more. Maybe I'll have trouble keeping that in the frame. I'm just saying, guys. I'll have trouble keeping you in the frame on that one. Let's try it right there. Okay, so really need to finish this one up. So I had couched some things. I did some couching right here. You know, it was really thick. I'm telling you, I did not like that. And I had done some couching here. I didn't like that either. So what I want to do is add a few more of these little flowers here. And I'm just going to roughly cut some circle. Well, that's bad. That was really bad. Let's see if we can make a circle. I think that's not a circle either. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties, okay? Bear with me. I probably need a better pair of scissors. I probably need a bigger pair of scissors, so let's cut some flowers. And these do not have to be perfect because there is nothing in nature that is like 100% perfect. That'll work. That shall work. Okay. Oh, and I cut all my pages. I did like a silent video the other day. I think it's already, you should have already seen it. I think I got it posted, so you should have already seen that. I just didn't want to talk. I mean, sometimes you have that. You don't want to talk. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the TV in there. Maybe you can't. It's the news. The Hubs has to watch the news. There's a cat hair. Imagine that. So I want to put one right there. What I'm doing is covering up these big holes that that big needle that I used left. And I'm sure these holes would go away. Because I'm going to have to wet this to wash off this stuff. And they probably would shrink and go away, but I think I'm going to get a better piece than that. Let's see here, because I have plenty of that right here. Let's cut a little. Hopefully, I'm trying to keep it in frame where you guys can see, because I'm sitting and my phone, which is what I use to record, is way above me. Not way above me, but you know what I mean. I can't see the screen. Good enough. And then we'll put one right there. And we'll just make like a little cluster. A little cluster of flowers. Maybe we'll make that one come up just a little. And that one like that. I don't know. Let's try and space them out just a, there we go. Maybe something like that. Okay. So I have no idea what color that was that I used. No clue. Doesn't have to be the same color. Oh, and I found this. And my uncle that lives in Pennsylvania, he does yard sales and he cleans out houses and things like that. And I found this in some of the stuff that he gave me. I think I wanted to incorporate this on a page for fall. Maybe just this little center part. I don't know. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of crocheted stuff like that. It's vintage. Like I said, where he cleans out houses. And he sent me like 4 trash bags full of it. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Vintage linen. So Yeah, you're probably cringing in your shoes because I'm going to be cutting that stuff up. But I am, and I'm not going to, it's not going to bother me at all to cut it up. Okay. I like these longer needles like this in order to do my French knots. And this is probably a little darker yellow than, whoop, I've already moved one. So I'm going to end up tossing them everywhere. So what I want to see if I can do is kind of pinch it in the middle. And 3 wraps is more than enough. And then we're going to go back down in like that. Kind of hold your tail. There we go. And give it a little, I didn't pinch it enough. Let's try, I have an idea. Let's bring our needle up. And then let's kind of give it a little pinch. Whoop. Well, maybe that's not gonna work. Okay, that ain't gonna work either. It was worth a shot, wasn't it? I mean, it's okay. I've seen Rachel do this on Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, or on Roxy's Creations. I wanted to do their field notes, and I may do that once I get this finished. I am going to finish this, because I really enjoy doing stuff like this. I was trying to see if I could get it to gather up just a little bit, but it's, like I said, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And then I'm going to skip down here, and I don't want to go right into that great old big hole, so I'm going to go just a little. Well, I still did it wrong, didn't I? Okay, let's see. See if we can do that. And thread it down on there. I think I lost it once I... And then let's do one, two, three. And put it down on there. Whoops. And I have no idea what size needle this is, guys. In this needle book right here, they're just a whole bunch of random needles. And so if you're wondering what size this is, I ain't got a clue. My English wasn't the greatest in the world right then, was it? And let's go back down there. So did everybody have a fantastic start to your week? Did you have a good Monday? I mean, I did. My day was, I had a really good day. It was not bad at all. Not bad. I hope everyone had a fantastic start to your week. That's it. Mine started off quiet. It was actually very quiet. Oh yeah, I like how that one has a little fluff to it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have an odd number. I'm gonna put these pins up because Grayson likes to get. He loves to lay up here. He hasn't been back here. I try to remember to shut the door. Okay, so I really like that. And I don't think that I'm going to do this loopy thing that I have right here. I'm just going to wash that out. So the next thing we need to work on, if you can see, and I may pull this back over just a little bit to get it. I mean, this is really close to this edge. I mean, it's okay. And then I have like some Black-Eyed Susans down here. Maybe we'll do those next because you know what? Where did I put that yellow? I think this yellow would be perfect. I think this is a different color. This is not the same yellow. So I really think this would be perfect to make Black-Eyed Susans with. My mom's name is Susan. And I think I want to go with a smaller needle because we're going to do lazy daisies. Let's try this one. So I'm sitting here, this is my paper room. I have 2 craft rooms. So I have my sewing room, which is out in the garage. It used to be a 1-car garage. So to make a lazy daisy, all you do is come up like that. And then you come, well, when I get my needle untangled, you come down almost exactly, try to skip over like just a thread and go down. And then you come back up wherever you want your loop to be, like that. I am not an embroiderer extraordinaire, so I'm self-taught. This is how I've learned to do things. So, and then you come back down, whoops, and hopefully you don't knot your thread just like I just did. Let me see if I can get that unknotted because I really, really, really don't want a knot right there. There it goes. There we go. And then you just pull your thread back down to help anchor your stitch. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is my paper crafting room / slow stitch room. This is where I come to do all my embroidery back here because I have my embroidery flosses back here, my beads are back here, and of course all my paper junk when I want to do paper crafting. I don't do a whole lot of paper crafting anymore. But I have a good view out this window of the chickens, and because it faces out into the backyard. And I'm watching them little waddle butts as we're stitching. Oh, and Jimmy come in from work today, and he's been working on the greenhouse. We're ready to put sand in. This lazy daisy stitch is like my favorite stitch. I love the lazy daisy stitch. So, and I'm going to tie off and then skip to the next flower because I don't want to waste that much thread. There we go. Yeah, he came in and he's got the foundation. Maybe when we finish stitching, you know what? I was going to set a timer. Let me set a timer for 25 minutes. That'll get us a little over 30, I think. I think y'all don't want to listen to me jabber on for an hour. So my goal, oh yeah, he came in and worked on the foundation for the greenhouse today. He got it in. We have, sorry y'all, I'm born and raised in the South and I still speak like I was born and raised in the hick, in the woods. So we have we still need to, we got to scab a board, sorry. We got to scab a board along the front edge to help support the threshold for the door because I'm going to have a lip there in order to take my little wagon. I have a little wagon and a wheelbarrow. So just in case I need to take the wagon and the little wheelbarrow in and out of the greenhouse. So we need to scab a 2x4 onto the front lip. And we're ready to start putting it up. We got to get a load of sand. I think we're going to try and get that this week. If finances look like they're going to be fine, that we can afford a load of sand this week. It's probably going to take 2 loads of sand to fill that in. And then I have got, now this is close enough. I think I'm just going to skip over right here and put this one in. And then I have to go pick out what pavers, because I'm going to put pavers in the flooring because they will help absorb heat to help keep the greenhouse warm. I mean, it's probably going to be such a minute amount. You know, I was talking this morning on the vlog that it's probably really not going to make that much of a difference. But, however, you know, any little bit of heat is going to be better than to help heat it, which it's really close to Jimmy's shop. I don't know what I thought I was doing right there. Hopefully I am on camera because I'm slowly working my way that way for whatever reason. I'm going to back y'all up. I really am because I'm afraid I was way off camera. So I'm going to back you guys up. There we go. Now I know that you can see me. Hopefully. But, you know, any little bit of heating is better than no heating. So I'm so excited to get my greenhouse. I am so excited. I have some really big plants. Whoops. I want to make sure to catch your loop. Not do any good. There we go. So now we need to put in our little cones for our flowers. So I am super excited to get that. Super, super excited. So I can sit out here in this room and look out and see my greenhouse. I can see my chickens. I said the little wattle butts. They're looking so good. They're looking so good. And they don't smell. Oh gosh, when we first got them, oh man, did they smell. Whew. They were stinky chickens. And I had to go get, and I'm going to use this, I think this really, really dark brown. No, I'm going to use that dark brown. Dark brown. Jay Cook's home, so he's going to holler here in just a second, just so y'all know. And do I want to use all 6 strands to make it really thick? Trying to think here. Let's see what it would look like. I don't think I can get 6 strands in this needle, but we'll give it a go. No. Yeah, I'm back here recording. Told you. What's up?
I was just letting you know I was home.
Mm-hmm. I heard you.
Let me take a shot.
Okay.
Because you know what's coming on here.
Wrestling. He's a wrestling fanatic. Well, I want to use this longer needle anyway to do my those French knots. There we go. Oh, guys, I'm having a hard time forming words today. Would anybody be interested in doing, making junk journals? I mean, would y'all be interested? I know there's 1,001 people on YouTube that have junk journal tutorials. Rachel, I know, does them at Roxy's Creations. And then you have Pam at the paper. Don't pull your thread as tight as I did. It makes it so much easier. Oh, yeah, I like the 6 strands. Pam at the Paper Outpost, she does junk journal tutorials. Push that on down on there. There we go. She does them, so y'all might not be interested in anything like that. But one thing that I'm going to be making, I do believe, and I'll take you guys along for the ride, is that I think I am going to print and bind my books and put them in the online shop for sale. So if you're interested in one of my books and you wanted a physical copy, I'll let you know when I get the shop up and running. Oh yeah, look at there, guys. Those are so stinking cute. And there'll be only a limited number of them. And they'll be, I'll sign them and all that good stuff. And I'll know who they're going to. You might even have a little personal note in there. So I will take you along for the ride. I have the first book, I think, formatted and written. So we need to do some stems down through here. I have the first book formatted, I do believe, and ready to go. I'm curious as to what color stems. I don't know that it's in this book. I don't guess it matters. I can make the stems any color I want, can I? This is a really great reference book. I got this on Amazon. And now I have one of Jennifer Closton's books. I love her. Oh gosh, I follow her on YouTube. Right here she is. Whoop, where'd it go? Right there she is. But I do. I love to watch her. And I've tried to teach myself how to do some of that. I said I don't guess it matters. She uses a lot of wool and ribbon. I don't have any wool embroidery thread or crewel, however you say it. Okay, we're just going to choose something to make, because I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time looking up. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this color. I love to, she has a YouTube channel, so if you're interested and would like to follow her, maybe I can remember to link her below for anybody interested, because, and then she does the, is that the one on crazy quilting? I don't think so. I think she has one on crazy quilting. I don't think I have that one, but I do have this book because I want to do a crazy quilt. And she has the patterns in here for the seams, like how to do your seams and ideas and things like that. So, yeah. And there's another one of this. This is the second book. So, I've always wanted to do a crazy quilt. I was trying to think if there's anything else to show you guys. I have Vintage Botanicals. This is a coloring book, but it's really great reference. Wouldn't that be beautiful to stitch? That would be gorgeous. You could lay your fabric over it and trace it. So, coloring books are a fantastic option for getting patterns and ideas. Just, this I freehanded. And I used, I don't remember. It was the Embroidered Garden, I think, is what I kind of used for inspiration. Whoops, wrong one. That ain't got nothing in it. Let's put that in there. And I found what stitches that I like. And, you're going to find what stitches you like. And I basically use the same stitches over and over again. I like the Lazy Daisy. I like the stem stitch. I like the variation, and we're doing the stem stitch right here. And can y'all see? I think you can. I can't see the phone. I almost pulled that out. So whatever side you put your loop on, that's the side you need to stay on when you're doing your stem stitch. But I'd like to get this page finished. And so we can do Grayson's page, and then, get this little book filled up before the beginning of next year. There we go. And now let's do a stem for this one. Actually, let me draw me a little line. because I don't have a little line right there. Where is the marker? Where's the, I have to find it, guys. Give me just a second. Right here it is. I usually keep it in my little bag. And then do something like that. Okay. And this is washable. Hopefully this comes out. Yeah, making sure y'all can see. I'll try to remember the link. The girls that I love to follow that do this slow stitching, this embroidery type work, because I follow a few people. A couple of the girls are in Australia, and I don't all the time have time to watch all the videos, but I really try to, because they are so inspirational. And we're gonna come down right there. Whoops, another loopy. And then we're gonna skip. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna stitch over that as like that one. Which side was I putting my loop on? That side? Do y'all remember what side I was putting my loop on? I've done forgot which side I was putting the loop on. This is a really, really good way to get those creative juices flowing, you know. To just sit down and just relax. There's no thinking. I try not to think when I'm doing my slow stitch pieces. I'm just sitting down to create for the pure, simple pleasure. And I don't think they're going to have any leaves. They're just going to be the seed heads or the flower heads. I'm just sitting down for the pure enjoyment of being creative. There's no thought process going on besides, you know, what color do I want to pick. There we go. Get that like that. Put that one back in there. Okay, so I really do think we need this. And I'm going to go, I think this is the color that I used, so we're going to go with that. And doesn't have to be the same color, does it? I think I'm going to go with this for no rhyme or reason. Oh, it might have been this one. It was the one I used. Nope. I should have brought a cup of water back here. I'm thirsty. I'm a thirsty. And I think I want to hold on to this. Do I want to hold on to the screen? And I did some different color stitching up on this. And this is some of that ribbon embroidery that I was trying. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Let me hold on to that just in case I want to use that color again. Or maybe this darker, bring in some darker colors. So I love French knots, y'all. I do French knots a lot. And I'm going to use all the strands for this. I got to sit down tonight and work on our sewing guide for our upcoming quilt along. I'm going to bring my quilt books back here. I do a lot of work back here in this room too, as far as designing and things of that nature. So, and I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit and see if I can get a little further away from the edge. 1, 2, 3. And you can do more wraps. The more wraps you do, the thicker your knot, or the more prominent your knot. So let's do one right there. And then let's do one here. It took me forever to learn how to do these French knots. I mean, it was like I had a mental block. And then when I figured it out, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't make these enough, you know? I can't do enough of these. So I use a lot of French knots. Love them. And don't wrap your thread around your needle like I'm doing right here. Get that off of there. Come off of there. There we go. And then let's come down. I'm a little further away from that edge. Wish I was a little further away, but it's okay. I did trim this down, but I didn't get it trimmed down. I couldn't trim it down far enough. And not all of my French knots are perfect, and you know what? That's okay. Ouch. I don't know why I'm saying ouch. It's just thread. Do y'all ever do that? Do you ever just do something like that and you go ouch and it really didn't hurt? So funny. I want to thank all of you, each and every one of you, for liking and subscribing to my channel and just being so supportive. I want to take a moment to thank every one of you and to let you know how grateful I am to each and every one of you, because without you, I don't have a channel. I'd still be sitting down and doing this, but I wouldn't be sharing it with anybody. And I am so grateful for all the kindness and support that each and every one of you have shown me. And oh gosh, I hope I'm recording. Oh yeah. Whew. We're at 32 minutes, guys. But I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I am so, so grateful that I can sit and share my love of stitching and sewing. I'm pulling out 3. I don't think these little scissors are heavy enough, but we'll give it a go. Come on, there. No. There you go. Let's see here. So we are going to use a smaller needle, this one. My girls are down in the coop. But I am so grateful to y'all. And I said a prayer for you this morning, for each and every one of you. On my way to work, we had prayer together. It's something I may do a couple times a week. On the way to work, we'll have prayer together. Maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We'll have prayer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move my center, since I adjusted where it is, to maybe right there. Whoop. You could have done this. I could have done the pistol stitch for this too. That would have worked out well. I don't know why I didn't. Well, it would have been the same color if I'd have done the pistol stitch. But I am so grateful to y'all. Y'all are just wonderful. So I was really, really thinking about creating a Patreon channel and doing all of the sew-alongs on Patreon for like $10 a month. However, I have since decided that I'm not going to do that. Not right now. Maybe later. but not now. I wanted my sew-alongs to be free for the moment, and to share, my love of sewing, and that kind of, share my love with you guys. This is what I love to do. I love to sit and to sew and to be creative, and I have way too many hobbies. I have more stuff. Oh, and I paint occasionally. Don't paint a lot. I don't paint a lot. Might be something when I retire. Still several years away. That I can get back into. Okay, so now I want to make a stem, and I think I'm just going to blend it. Hopefully y'all can see. I think I'm just going to blend that stem, or make it come right along the side of this one. And I've got to do something right here to cover that, because that's big. That is big. And how about we use a darker, let's use a darker thread. Whoop. But I'm just so grateful to each and every one of you. You're amazing. All of you are amazing, and don't forget it. Don't forget how amazing you are. Whoops, it stuck to my finger. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to feel amazing, isn't it? Well, wrong needle. I pick that one up every time, don't I? Let's put it back in the thingy. Okay, so I'm actually going to start up here at the top. And we're going to bring our stem down. Just felt weird, because there's a lot of knots right there. Don't know why I'm whispering. Ain't got a clue. I still got... There it come. I think I got it out that time. Yeah, we did. We dyed it out. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I want to go this direction. And I want to go like down through there. Okay, so let's start. Oh, there's our timer, but I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop right in the middle of this. And this, I may just go ahead and we may just go ahead and finish this up. I think he's watching Maine Cabin Masters. That's voice sounds familiar. That's what it sounds like anyway. Oh, guys, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. And I sneeze loud. I'm warning you. Sorry about that. Whew, sorry about that. I'm just all over the place, ain't I, talking? Talk a little bit about this, talk a little bit about that. We have so much going on, or I feel like we do. My daughter was supposed to come over today, and I haven't seen her, I swear, in months. It feels like I haven't seen her in months. And she texted, she says, no, we're not coming up. We decided not to come up. It's not like they live far away either. It's only like 20 minutes. It's not far. I mean, they don't live far at all. Adam, her partner, he hasn't been feeling well. Okay, so oh, gosh. Now my nose is running, guys. Oh, yeah. I like that. And whoop, I don't want to take too big of a stitch. I don't want too small of a one either, and that one's tiny. All right, I think I'm going to end it kind of like that. What do you think? I think we're just going to end it right there. It might look kind of funky, but it's okay. Hey, it's my work of art. It's mine. It's my party, and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. There we go. Now let's put this one up. Because I think... I don't know. Wait a minute. So now I just need something right here. I wish I would figure out if that would... Do I want to use this really dark green that I just rolled up on there? Do I? Let me see if I can line this back up on here. Let's see, guys. Do I want to do this? My idea was that it would be kind of like a fern, you know? That was kind of where I was going with that. You know how a fern and make that real pretty thing like that? That was my thought process. So and I'm gonna try and go, well, I don't know if that's gonna work to go in between those, but that was my... I may not be able to get in between. I love chickens, y'all. I was just watching them out the window. And they're really self-sufficient. They're if you live in an urban environment like I do, and you want, you know, you want to be able to raise something of your own and not just have to go to the store and buy everything, chickens are a great option. And I'll let you know about this Harbor Freight greenhouse when it's done. We'll see how well it does. It should be fine. We've watched tons and tons of videos. There's tons of videos out there, and I'm not really doing a how-to video with it because there's people out there it's way better, you know, carpenters and stuff. So Jimmy's really good with carpentry. I mean, he can just dream it up in his head and he can go build it. It just absolutely amazes me. I think he dreamed up these clocks that he's making. Well, I gotta get my loop over out of the way. I don't think he's seen it anywhere, and they're absolutely stunning. If I can remember, I'll go take a picture of the one in the living room and put it in at the end of the video, because I'll never remember to put it in right here. Because I don't go back and rewatch these. I don't. Sometimes I do. I'll come back and watch these through, but normally no. And I'm gonna make this kind of like it's going behind. I don't do much editing to my videos, as you probably can tell. I mean, I want to keep it real. I mean, this is real life. Mistakes and all. I'm not going to try and hide it. Come on. Flip over there. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to take a bigger stitch to get me up to about right there. Like that. And then I'm going to come up right there. I'm going to have to get some wider ribbon like this. I got this on Amazon. These holes are working out to where I need to put my needle down. Oh, am I going to have enough thread to get all the way around? Probably not. That way we just finish this one up. I want to find a picture of Bella and trace it off onto one of my pages. And I think I'm going to pencil, do some color. Uh-oh, unthreaded my needle. Do some pencil, colored pencil her in, and then kind of stitch around her with flowers or something. I miss my dog, y'all. I miss her. I'd had her for so long. I mean, I love my cats, don't get me wrong. Well, that didn't turn out real great. Well, I think I got it all in there that time. Okay, so, yeah, I miss my bells. So that her page is going in here somewhere. Maybe after Grayson's. I have pictures of her, so. All right, I might as well tie this off and grab another piece. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this piece. I can see, guys, I can thread the needle. I thought I totally missed the whole needle. Oh gosh. I'll turn y'all when we get done stitching this. I'm gonna stop the camera and turn you around so you can see the chickens. They're out there just pecking and scratching. But it is the perfect way. If your city ordinance allows you to have chickens, and you want chickens, They're an excellent way to grow some of your own food. Or to have, have some of your own food. So. Let's see if we can bring that over just a little bit. Was I going towards me or away from me? Do y'all remember? I've lost track because I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. We'll find out here in a minute. I think I went the wrong direction, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I promise. And there we go. Oh, I like it. I like it so much better than the other. I likes it. Okay, so I'm going to clip that off. All right, guys. So, and I really like that. That turned out really good. So now the one thing that I wanted to do right through here is I have some of this fabric, and I thought about scrunching it up. Somehow. But how far are we into this? 51 minutes. So I'm going to cut. I need to bring a better pair of scissors back here. I have better scissors. Well, I do have some right here. So these cut paper and everything else, I'm surprised they can even cut this. And I may need to cut it thinner than that. So what I was thinking, nope, I don't need that. I need this little small one. I'm going to, we may have to finish this up. I really want to finish it tonight though. I really, 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 really do. Because I got the creative, I got the creative juices flowing and I really want to finish it tonight. And I always say my thread, when it gets down to this really, really low, I don't run it when it gets down this low into my machine because they knot the thread. And I have had it tear my machine up and it had to go into the shop. Yes. So when it gets really low, I try to go ahead and I use that thread for things like this. And it gets really, really curly. I don't know what you call it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we can do like a running stitch. Don't have to be pretty, perfect, or anything like that. Just a running stitch. Oh gosh, can you guys see? Y'all don't yell at me if you couldn't see. No yelling. No yelling. Whoops. Oh, come on. Pull through there. There we go. So we're going to do... I probably should have got the bigger needle. It would have made quick work of this. We don't want no knots. No knots. See, I'm getting in a hurry. So... But I have an idea. I have an idea. And I want to see if it'll work. Do y'all do that? Do you get in the middle of being creative or sewing and you're like, oh, I want to know. I want to know. Will this work? Whoops, I did that. That was all moi that did that. So what I was thinking, Oh yeah, just like that. That may be too wide. But, you know, we can straighten and flatten it out, and we can trim it down. Oh no. Oh no, my stitch pulled through. My stitches pulled through. We can make this a little narrower. Yeah, these scissors don't cut very well. Shoot, my knot pulled. I should have made a bigger knot. It's okay. Oh yeah. So, what I am going to do is now take little bitty stitches where they won't be seen, hopefully. And we're going to stitch, well, I guess you'll see some of them. I guess I need to put some a pin in there to hold where I want it, like that. I gotta get my little thimble right here. And how did I know that that was going to happen? I could have got brown thread instead of using this white, huh? Heh. I do believe I could have, but where would have been the fun in that? Oh, I took a big stitch right there. And then I think I'm just going to keep widening it up in there. And I think that we can kind of cut that loose right there. Go like that. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for, guys. Just like that. And I may, you know, let's just go overboard with it while we're doing it. We're not finished with this. We're not going to finish this tonight. I'm not going to keep you guys here all night long because I have another idea. And let me show you. Let me grab it. Let me see if it's even in here. I may not even have it in here. Oh, this will work though. I think. Oh, I do have it in here. I have one of these. I don't like that. But I do like that. And I think that I am one to stitch that. I make the biggest mess, y'all, just to help cover up those big white stitches. Just like that. I think so. I think sure. And that green looks like it's close enough. Close enough. I can't stop, y'all. I gotta finish. I have to finish it because, you know, the creativity is flowing and I can't help myself. I know y'all are thinking, I want to go. You know, you can go anytime you want to. Doesn't hurt my feelings because I'm not ever gonna know. I'm not ever gonna know that you did not stay. Oh. And if you did stay, amazing. Oh, wrestling's on. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. Jimmy loves to watch wrestling. He says, I know it's all fake, but I love it. And I told him, I said, well, honey, you can watch it. I don't care. So on Mondays and Fridays, because he watches I think it's SmackDown on Fridays, I think. Yeah, making sure. Yeah, I think it's SmackDown on Fridays that he watches. And he loves it. And I don't care. It's not going to take that long to stitch this down unless I'd make a total mess out of it. And let's get one more stitch right there. That really big white stitch is. And then we'll angle it up like that. And we can hide part of it. Probably won't get it all hid, but you know, it's okay. All right, look at there, guys. We did it. We did it. Yes, we did. We are at the finish line, I think. I'm not going to add anything else. Oh, I have a mess to clean up, but it's okay. Look at that. I like it. I wish it was frayed, but I do love frayed. There we go. Pull some off. There we go. Fray some of it. Give it a little. If you can get a hold of a thread, you can pull it. There we go. I should have added some beads and stuff, but it's okay. And I'll take a wet Q-tip and go along through there. I don't think I have any in here to show you, but I'll show you the next time I sit down to stitch Grayson's right here. All right, guys, I'm sorry that took forever and I got carried away with it, but hopefully I wasn't off camera. This is what it looks like. This might not be perfect, but you know, it's mine and it goes in my book, and that's all that counts, is I like it. I may come and add some more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I'll do anything else because I really like it, but I'll bring a wet Q-tip in here and get this off. All right, guys, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes, so hopefully I'm not going to jiggle you around too much. Hopefully that's not too much, and I'm going to slowly turn you around. This is out this window in my craft room, and there's one of the hens right there, and I don't know if you can see them back in the back. And back over there, you can see my tomatoes going down along beside Jimmy's building. But yeah, this is the view. And then this was a raised bed garden. I want you to look at that. I should not show y'all that because that looks horrible. But we're gonna be cleaning that out and fixing that raised bed where I can have it'll be a garden for next year. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I love each and every one of you. And again, thank you so much for all your support. And one more look. See all my mess? I make a big mess. And there it is. Have a wonderful evening. Good night, guys. Bye for now.